Hello, everyone, and thank you for tuning in. Today, we're going to be looking at Bitcoin, its valuations against the US dollar, talking about de risking. If you like this video and the other videos that I make on this channel, be sure to hit the like button down below and also consider subscribing. Just a little update for Bitcoin today. Bitcoin is up over 4%, gaining back about $1,800 worth of valuation. Um, Trying to catch up from the initial drops that we had on the September 7th, following that September 20th, and yesterday. From the local peak that we put in on 52,000 to where we are, we lost about 20%. We're down about 20%. From the all-time high, we're looking at still a 35% drop from the all-time high. So a lot of catching up to regardless. Now, I'm talking here about de-risking. What's that supposed to be? So, for me, what I've done is I've quite a few videos ago, when it we exited out of the 20-week moving average, I increased my leverage position. I increased my leverage position on Bitcoin on futures contracts, and those were expiring March 20th or sometime in March. Um, and so because of that, I was increasing my risk essentially. I bought more altcoin, right? As you know, I've been accumulating like Chainlink from these areas here. I mean, we're pretty much back at the levels that I started adding to my bag. Uniswap was another, buying at the yellow line here. So we're back at there again. And Aave, right? So you guys know that I've been increasing my risk. I've been slowly increasing my risk this entire time, expecting Bitcoin to stay bullish, perhaps come back to the 20-week moving average, so on and so forth. Now that we're here, my outlook is still bullish. Okay, I think Bitcoin will trend higher. But the idea is we don't essentially know when that's going to happen. At the moment, right now, it really seems questionable, right? Because we're down about 10% for the week. I'll flip on the 20-week moving average and the 50-week, and you'll see that we wicked to the 20-week moving average. I actually passed it today, or yesterday, coming fairly close to the 50-week. Um, Last video we talked about how the 50-week moving average never or yeah the 50-week moving average never breaks above the 20-week moving average unless there's a significant drop on the way, and I will bring this up here. You could see I still have it up, every percentage drop when and you know what, I'll flip this to a better color for you guys to see. So you could see every time the red line goes above the teal line, we experience some kind of drop, right? And it doesn't necessarily have to be a bear market like here, or here, right, where it's months, if not years of you know bearish price action. But it could just be a drop, right? It could be this. It could be that. And that was a 53% drop, which was pretty nasty. So with that said, what am I doing? Well, I liquidated my futures contract at a profit. Okay, I was still at a profit, but not as high as I was obviously like 3 weeks ago, for example. Um, Having said that, um, I sold my futures contract for March, and then I rebought at the 20-week moving average in June. And so you might be wondering, like, well, Stefan, why not just keep the contracts that you have, right? But this gives me another 3 months, right? I pay a little higher premium, but the issue is time, right? I want to give myself the most time as I can, especially especially with futures contracts, in my opinion. The more time that you have, the better leeway that you have. Obviously, you're paying a higher premium, but if the idea is that in my projections, 2022 is going to be the year that we see some significant price movement, then the further down along of of a contract that I can get for 2022, the better, right? Um, and this does two things. A, it buys me more time. It gives me more time before expiration, and two, I still get to buy in at the 20-week moving average. So if we do bounce here, like what some might suggest could be happening, I don't know yet. But if that is the case, then I bought at the you buy at the best time, which is at the 20-week moving average. If we break further, well, my futures contract for June 2022 is a lot lower than what it was in for the March contracts. So with that said, I've bought back, but not as nearly as big of a contract as last time. So uh, de-risking nonetheless, and that's essentially it. That's how I'm de-risking. My altcoin positions, you could sell them, but no, I am not selling these. I am not selling my altcoins. I'd rather just let it ride essentially, right? Like I sold my just briefly, Tezos. I sold my first sell order at Tezos up here, and it seems to be like a very smart move because in the short term we came back down. But essentially, that's my outlook right now. Simply just de-risking. That's all. Not panic selling. Nothing like that. Just de-risking. Anyway, that's all for today, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye bye.